Hello, chat. Give me one moment. I'm just getting my drink. Hello, hello, hi chat, how are you all? Hope you all are doing well today. Hi there. How y'all doing? Hello. Hello. Hope you all had a good Tuesday. Hope you all had a good Tuesday. Craft streams are a little more scuffed than normal streams because, you know, I'm at my crafty bench. How's everybody's day been so far? Alright, I am pulling you up on my phone so I can better see your replies. Twitch has an update. Good. Sure. Fine. That's fine. I'll update my sure. No, I just wanted to start my stream and I just wanted to look at my chat on my stream. But sure, we'll go for an update. It's fine. There we go. Alright. Hi chat. How are you guys doing? You guys doing good? Oh my goodness. You guys are cute. You guys are cute. Oh no, Bewick, you silly. Big Mac, thank you so much for getting first. Appleton for getting first RXD. LB and Hex for getting regular wonderful RXD. And Bewick for getting a RXD. Hello! Hi Appleton, Bewick, LB, Big Mac, Silver Bullet. There was an Oreo, which you probably already went to bed, but hi! So on Twitter today, I put in a poll of no context. I said no context poll, sunflowers or sunglasses. And what that context was is what we were going to be perlering up today. So sunflowers won. So we will be doing a sunflower perler today. Okay, pretty cool. That's pretty sick. This is one of our older perlers, which I think this is one of my favorite ones that we've ever done. Perfect for Pride Month. Whoop. Sunflowers. Well, you can't see it because the Tiltify thing is kind of blocking it. But the sunflower we're working on, usually with craft streams, the project is down in the bottom left. But Tiltify's covering it. Very good. I can move that somewhere else temporarily. Hang on, let me try. I think I broke it. Hang on. Oh, I broke it. Oh no, no, come back. Oh, there it is. Okay, I moved it. Good. Now you can see the sunflower that we'll be working on in the bottom left. Blech. You guys can hear me, right? Yes, okay, good. Scuff for the scuff gods. I'm glad you guys are doing well. If you've never seen one of my perler streams before, I know what I'm doing. Don't question it. Hang on. Essentially what I do, I knock my mic over. Gosh darn it. Essentially what we do is we find a cross-stitch pattern that we like, and then we convert it to perler bead color. So I have converted this cross-stitch pattern into perler bead colors, well, at least as close as I can, and we're going to attempt to replicate this as a perler bead. That is the plan. It's all part of the process. I've been streaming for 5 years, Appleton. When's the scuff gonna end? When does it ever end, Appleton? Let's see. It doesn't. Scuff is eternal. You'll never get away from it. It's always there, always watching. I have to zoom out. Hang on. Nobody panic. I'm zooming in. So, oops, I just dropped something. That's fine. As you all know, today we are doing more of our charity. Very excited for our charity stuff. We did reach 580. 580 is what we have reached so far. We're gonna keep, striving for as much as we can, but honestly, I'm very happy that we were able to reach 580 as a community. Anything at all raised for it is, I think is really, really awesome. Mental Health Awareness Month is really important because not all of us take care of our mental health. Let's be honest, probably most of us don't. But that's fine because we're here for each other, and I adore you. and I am here to help make your day a little bit more chaotic good? Chaotic good. We'll go with chaotic good. Yum, yum, yum. Whew. There has been an influx of gnats, and they are driving me mad. Ugh. I don't know where they come from. It's like this time of the year, gnats are just like, I'm alive, and I'm like, I don't have anything in my house for you to come out of. What are you? If I don't take care of it, it comes back to drop kick you in the face. Yo, I feel that. I don't talk a lot about mental health because it's, we are a positive channel, but I feel like sometimes as a positive channel, we can talk about positive things that can affect yourselves. And I started streaming because I needed an outlet for crafting, for my craziness and stuff like that I can't do in my everyday life, because work is not really an environment for you to express yourself. And work was pretty much all I did back in the day. It was work, 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 and then I went home. So streaming became my outlet for all of the fun stuff and things. So, I don't know what you guys do for stress relievers, but whatever it is, I hope you have fun times with the things that you have chosen to stress relief with. It is, isn't it? I stole it. Don't tell anybody that I stole that hair clip. Shh, shh, shh. Don't talk about it. It's fine. It's fine. All right, get out of the way, unicorn. I gotta actually do stuff. Bewick. Shh, it's fine, Bewick. Bewick, it's fine. It's fine. Bewick, don't stress. How do you relieve stress? You eat steak and drink whiskey? How do you like your steak, Appleton? How doth the Appleton consumeth their steak? I hope it's yummy. Where did I put my sheet? Medium, and it was a reference. Okay. Appleton's new, everybody. Let's bring him up to speed here. Cath doesn't get references. If you have Cath doesn't get a reference on your bingo card, you can mark it off. Sorry, Appleton. It's not gonna stop me from making them. I know. I'm gonna ask you. I'm like, I'm gonna treat this as if it's a real thing, and you're gonna be like, Cat, that was a joke. And I'm like, I don't care. Didn't seem like a joke to me. Seemed like legit questions. And that's how you handle legit questions. You treat it like legit answers. Swear to glob. You make references to entertain yourself. Good, because you can then make references to things that I don't understand and watch how I react. That is top quality entertainment. I don't think I like this color anymore. You know what? We're gonna go with it. That one. I don't know if I like that color. Where's my color wheel? Has anybody seen my color wheel? Hang on. Appleton sent me a thing at Discord. I'm busy. I don't look at Discord while I'm streaming. I have not seen that, no. Oh god, how do I close this? Oh god, what have you done to me? Ah! Ah! We're fine.
I would just say, boxes are probably my most favorite thing I've ever had in my existence. I would buy a box just to have a box in my room.
Why do you not use streamer mode? No, I do. It's on my phone, you silly goober. The phone doesn't have streamer mode. Good evening, Emma. We are making sunflowers. Also, this is a Kirby cake. We made this together as a perler bead. I thought you all would enjoy this. Brief streamception. If you guys like cake, this is a strawberry cake. And you should consume this at your earliest convenience. Emma, how are you, lovely Emma? Looks like something from Stardew. This was from a Kirby something or other. It's on my Instagram, the exact game it came from. I don't remember, but this is 100% from a Kirby game. Which kind of is weird that I'm holding it. I'm holding a video game asset. This brings me great joy. Also, this is another one of my favorite things I've ever made. You could make this into a hair clip and it danglies. But I never got around to buying a hair clip. Sadness. You are snug in your bed? Excellent, Emma. That is the best place to be. All snug as a bug in a rug. In a bed. With a head. With some lead. Next to a piece of bread. Hi, Fudge! How are you? Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. I'm fine. Okay, alright. We are making a sunflower. Making this sunflower here in the bottom left. Well, as close as we can. Anyway. I'm gonna give it a go. If we can make it down there in the bottom left, we're gonna give it a go. So, speaking of bread and bed, I saw a baguette body pillow. That's amazing. Hello, Nova. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you are having a fantastic Tuesday. We are raising money for Nami. Exclamation point M-A-M-I. If you guys want to look at their website, I will be making a sunflower in their honor. I don't know why I've suddenly gone a weird accent. Don't question. Thank you, Bewick. Thank you. It is very hard to do shoutouts while I am trying to craft. I will require much effort from chat for today. Much effort from chat I require. Yes. But minimal effort. You don't have to give me lots of effort. Just, you know, enough effort that I can see the effort. And then once I see the effort, it's fine. You do what you want. Okay. So the flower petals have 4 shades of yellow, which is why you kind of see these up here from varying shades. So we're going to attempt to shade some petals, and then we'll go from there. Yes, we will be going from the outside in like a crazy person, but let's not question it. Picked up and assembled your new computer chair after work today. You're tapped out on effort. Excellent. Well, Appleton, you can relax. There are plenty of other people in chat that may or may not put in effort. I'd be hungry all the time with that around. With the Kirby cake, yeah. Congrats on the new chair, though. Heck yeah. Hopefully it doesn't break. The second I put my last computer chair together, I sat in it, and I heard something rip, and I'm like, ugh. I'm sure it's fine. And I never took it back. Okay. It's been a while since I've started one of these. So, how do we want to start it? Let's see. Usually how I started these things. So it's taller than you'd like? Can you not lower it? Seems like something you'd want to be able to do is lowering it. Okay. Alright, I was measuring where I wanted to put my first bead. That seems annoying that it's a little bit taller than you intended it to be. I agree. That does seem a little frustrating. Also, I'm gonna scooch in so you guys can see the tiny, tiny beads that I'm working with. Hang on. We're zooming. Hold on to your butts. Okay. This is what we will be working on today. Zoom and hands. Zoom. Okay. Sorry, my boards don't click together very well. All right. So I'm just gonna be placing beads, and eventually, you know, you'll see something start to form on the board, but trust the process. Emma, you understand. You just gotta trust the process, chat. Right now, it may seem like just a couple bits of pixels, but eventually, I promise you, this will create a finished product. Must simply trust the process. Yes, exactly. The backrest is adjustable and has a lumbar and back cushions. Nice. That's pretty sick. So Emma, I used to do crocheting and things like that. I'm not good at it in any particular sense of the word, but I did make like little scrub pads and things like that. And how I make the scrub pads was just using like tulle, like the fabric tulle, and I would cut it into strips, and then I would use those strips as the bits of like fabric or the yarn, quote unquote, and it creates really nice scrub pads that you can crochet into whatever shape you want. You trusted me? Aw, Appleton, you're a sweetheart. I want to have some kind of sketch or stuff that I could put under the base of work. Freehanding it like this would be too much brain work for me. Oh, I mean, I have a picture reference I'm going off of. That's the same thing, right? Picture reference? It's that picture down there. This one over here. You're still impressed by me? I'm impressed by you, Fudge. You are amazing. You draw stuff like IRL. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. Heck. I'm not good at drawing stuff IRL. Here, tell me to draw something and I'll draw you something. Ugh. Here, I will draw you a star. I'll draw you a star. There we go, I got a star. You want me to draw a cat? Cat, all right. Let's see, a cat has ears and a face and a little that and another ear and then a face, and he's got these big old eyeballs for a cat with the big old slits in them, and he's got this cute little chunky body and a little tail and a little paws that kind of come down like that. There's a cat. I made a cat for you. There you go. Oh, I guess he also has the whoop. Yeah. There you go. There's a cat. Fudge's drawings. Here's Fudge's drawings for you. Fudge is like, oh, you want me to do something? All right, hang on. Let me just art. And I'm like, how did you do that? I don't understand. You just made a bunch of lines and it's gorgeous. I don't get it. This is why I hire people to do art for me. A cat. Sorry, I got distracted. Let me go back. Whoops. I flatter you. Oh my gosh, Appleton, that's the best cat. Yes, excellent. Such talent, very art. Exactly. Much talent, very art. This is why I give money to people to do the art, because I have no talent. Okay, well, I have some talent. It's more in the lines of graphic design, though. I can draw things. I can't draw people. I can draw a mean box. Man, not everybody can draw a box, but I can draw a gosh darn amazing box.
I will just say,
boxes
are probably my most favorite thing I've ever had in my existence. I would buy a box just to have a box in my room.
Thank you for taking the bait. Yes, excellent. I heard box and knew it had to be done. Excellent. Thank you, Buick. That's the one thing I'm known for, is my boxes. Everything else is just like, yeah, she's pretty cool or whatever, but boxes, oh man, boxes. Whew, them boxes. Ten perfect execution. In my gremlin energy. What? Have I conditioned us to use the box routine whenever she says box? No, that would be crazy. Are you telling me that maybe I should reduce the cost of the box redeem to 600? Man, you guys have twisted my arm. Let me go do that real quick.
I will just say, boxes are probably my most favorite thing I've ever had in my existence. I would buy a box just to have a box in my room.
Excellent. Good job. Proud of you all. Look at you. Buick, thank you so much for your potion redemption. I appreciate you. I have kiwi strawberry lemonade sparkling ice. Thank you for the hot baths. How, so kind. And the stretch. My bones, my precious chibi bones. That sounds so yummy. It is excellent. I love it very much. It's also just 5 calories for the whole gosh dang thing. 5 calories. If anybody cares about that kind of stuff. Kiwi is probably one of my favorite fruits. Wait, I'm waiting. What am I waiting on? Kiwi is delicious. It is! Exercise Redeem is turned off for charity stream because you guys can redeem for $10. You can make me do 10 jumping jacks for the charity stream. It's on the milestone chart. Ah, yes, I see. Listen. You can make me suffer, but we're going to do it for charity today, okay? Why are you all saying I see. Yes. Yes, I see. Yes. She's removed it. I see. I see. Wow. Yes, excellent chat. Yes, yes, good, yes. Now I need an emote. Where's Kane? Kane, I need another emote. She's probably sick. I go to her anytime I need art. I'm like, Cade, emotes, need emotes, Cade. I'm dying. My community needs more emotes. Or I do. Don't call me out like that, Kane. Let's see, what are some topics we can talk about today? Let's see. Is there anything you guys have had stuff on your mind lately? Any brain things that have been like gnawing at your consciousness while you're awake? Yes, I said it that way on purpose. Don't question it.
Hex_Ninja05 cheered. X15. No undies biddies. Alex TR10 dance mantak 1 dance frutch thinking crazy Katie 1B dumper BZE dump.
Thank you so much for the 15 biddies. Appreciate you, Hex Ninja. Hope you're doing well today. Welcome in, welcome in. I am doing parlor beads today. We are currently making or attempting to make this sunflower here in the bottom left.
Hex_Ninja05 cheered. X50. Autocorrect.
Autocorrect. Thank you for the additional fitty bitties for the autocorrect. Thank you, Hex. That's very kind of you. Hope you're doing well today. Goodness. How's the lovely Greenwich today? I'm doing great. We are making a sunflower, or attempting to anyway, for charity. We have raised obviously $580 so far, which I am very happy for. You know, very, very happy. And since the end of May is the end of Mental Health Awareness Month, you know, we're just doing one last charity stream at the end of the month. Hi, Virus. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hex, thank you so much for the head pads. I don't think the head pads are on this scene though. Did I get head pads? It shows the head pads should be on. Okay, good. There's one thing I was thinking about today, but long story short, it's important to be patient with yourself and your recovery in whatever capacity that may be. I agree, Appleton. Very much. Prepares to stop being aware of mental health. No, that's not what it means. That's not what the end of May means. That just means, you know, we go to a new month and we focus on something else, but that doesn't mean you stop doing mental health awareness, you silly goober. My goodness. Virus, I hope I'm not getting sick. I made it through my work day, but it was tough. I'm home and relaxed, ready to relax. I have an ear infection. I don't like to talk about it because it hurts a lot, but I can't hear anything out of my left ear. So, you know. It's fine. I'm alive, so. But yes, Appleton, I agree with you. One thing that I always stress on myself a lot is that I am constantly trying to finish projects. And it can become extremely stressful if I don't give myself enough time to finish said projects. So, I totally get it. You must be patient with yourself. And don't drive yourself mad. That would be bad. Hi, no fat bird. So good to see you. Welcome and welcome in. Hope you're having a great day. We are making a sunflower. I know it doesn't look like a sunflower yet, but I'm working on it. For me, it's past trauma trying to sneak its way into your current relationship. I feel that. 100%. There are lots of things in past relationships that you always have to remember. This is a new person. They are not whoever your previous relationships were. This new person can be trusted. This new person is a good person. And they will always be a good person until they show you they're not. So, is innocent until proven guilty is how I have to retrain my brain every time. But that doesn't mean that things that happened in the past do not affect the current relationship. But I think it is very important to be like, hey, this thing triggers this part of my brain. Could you help me work through that? And I think that would be really nice. To be able to just, say that in a relationship. Hookup culture? I don't know what hookup culture is. Like you hang out for a day and then that's it? I'm from Missouri. We don't do a lot of things here. One night stands, more or less? Ah, I see. I thought that's what that app thing was for. It's mostly by choice. Totally, I get it. Psh. Man, loving yourself is just as important as loving other people. You gotta love yourself, man. And then, other people will love you for you, and that's all that matters. 'Cause I'm still gonna be me at the end of the day in a relationship. And if the other person can't handle who I am, that's who I am. And as the years go by, I will grow up and I will, do the things that I want to do in the day-to-day. Even in a 3-year time span, we are not who we were 3 years ago. Based on our experiences and things that we come across, we are ever growing. As is the human development. Spitting straight facts. I'm just old. As an eternal witch, I've been in this world a while. And one of the things with loving yourself is to know when you need to put yourself first. Because that's one thing that I do in a lot of relationships that I find I am very bad at. I am very bad at not giving myself enough time. I think I messed it up. Hang on. Spoken like a fresh bottle of brewed intelligence potion. 1, 2, 2, 3. 2, 3. Then 1 to the right. Ah, I see. And I did not put this here. There we go. And boop. Boop. There. More or less. I know it doesn't look like a sunflower yet. You gotta give it time. Let's see. I wanted 74, right? 74, 75, 31. There's no exercise redeem. I know, Anova, I know. Today, the exercise costs $10 if you want to donate to the charity. I'm sorry. Sorry, Anova. Please don't hate me. It's for the charity. The Blackwood says hello. Hi, Blackwood clan. So good to see you. Welcome and welcome
just
in.
say, box is probably my most favorite thing I've ever had in my existence. I would buy a box just to have a box in my room.
Books, books, books. Delicious books, books. I hope you all are doing well. I am attempting to make a sunflower because it's summer. And I was told that sunflowers mean summer. So here we are, attempting to make sunflowers together. Praise the sunflower! Exactly. Sunflowers are a symbol of healing as well, perfect for the end of Mental Health Awareness Month. Aww. That's amazing. You're so smart. I still have the Chocobo and Moogle Perler. Oh, cute. Yeah, that one was fun. I really enjoyed doing that one. I did used to do Perlers for people. I don't anymore. But I used to. Back in the day. This red might be too red. I might need a lighter shade of red. Hang on. Let me consult my thing. Back when there were lots of Cathcraft streams, yeah. We may do more. That'll be fun. Do more. Be pretty good. Pretty good. Let's grab, $78. $9. 30 is the one I found out. 2 is the one. 2, 30, 78. Maybe we'll look at 78. Oh, they're relaxing? Aw, I try to make them relaxing. I think that's a better red. Let's do this one instead. I know you can't tell because you guys are really far away, but I promise you this is a slightly less red for the brown part of the middle. But it's still of the correct color. Fia Blackwood says that you're really funny. Aww. I try. I'm glad I can keep you entertained, Fia. Yes. Entertainment is all I do. You know, as long as you laugh, that's all I need. Gives me life to make you laugh. If you do not laugh, I have no life. Laughing recharges my energy. Okay. Yes. I think this will look much better indeed. I've got her cracking up over there. Oh my goodness. Oh, good, excellent. Yes, your laughter gives me energy. Yes, good. Yes, feed the energy core. Laugh until your sides burst. So as an ally, what does pride mean to you? Pride? Is the thing that was posted in Twitter earlier today by a certain somebody? I mean, you said it best, Appleton. I liked your reply because pride is just, you know, being comfortable in your own skin with whatever you want to do. That's all it means to me. And, you know, being a good person, as we all should strive to be. Good people are, at the core, the best of the people. I do want that color. Do I want that color? I probably. Better color? Emma just won life. Pride, pity rad, iguanas dance everywhere. That's amazing. You try your best to be good people, you want to spread love and hugs and happiness. Well, Virus, just so you know, you succeed on that every time I see you in chat, because seeing your message every time you pop in makes me smile, and I want to say your name as loud as I can. So every time you do pop into chat, you always make me smile. So you win. Virus, thank you for the headbats. How, so kind. I just hope that when you guys come into my chat, you are able to have a chill evening or a day or, whenever it happens to stream. I just hope you have a chill time and that you don't feel stressed in any way, shape, or form. Because I am here simply as a time for you to relax. I am not a super high energy stream most of the time. Depends what we're playing. And so, yeah. It's just chill. It's chill energy vibes. That's all I want. Your streams and community are super comfy. Thank you, Appleton. I do twy. Only time I am stressed in chat is when I am laughing too hard to breathe. Or when you're winning in Mage Quit. It's probably when you're also stressed. Or like you're 1 point below Kirby. You're also probably stressed then. But let's not talk about those times, right? Let's not talk about the times when you're obviously stressed but you don't want to say anything. Because you're like, oh man, I could totally win if Cass just stopped focusing me! And then I kill you again and you throw your controller and you're like, God, why do I even play this game? Right, Bewick? Sounds about right. Yes, let's not talk about those times. Oh no. Do I make you eat your controller? I'm so sorry. I will not focus you ever again. Only focus Kirby. That is the plan from now on. Or when the raptor gets in. Listen, I need to tell you, stop leaving the gosh dang door open. My goodness. Kirby the villain of Mage Quit. Yeah, pretty much. It's fine. He's cool. We love Kirby. Kirby's amazing. Kirby's a good gamer. Yeah, he is. He's just so darn good at multiplayer games. He really is. I'm sure you will forget the promise 2 seconds into our next round, but I will not hold it against you. What promise? What did I promise? I don't remember. Streamer brain forgets things 2 seconds ago. You're gonna have to remind me. You do not play to win, I play to have fun with my friends. Exactly. And that right there is why you like co-op games? Yes, yes. And also smashing your friends in the face with a tennis ball. Those are fun times. Duck game. Great game. I gotta get you duck game, Bewick. Also, Appleton, great captain Appleton is. When his crew is losing their minds, Appleton goes, "Hey, crew, do this," and we're like, "On it, Captain," and we do the thing. Probably works every time. I haven't heard Appleton complain yet. We might be a little chaotic for him, but you know, it's fine. Steam Summer Sale? Yes. It usually comes in mid-June is when the summer sale usually pops up. So hopefully it'll be affordable around that time frame. I've learned to enjoy the chaos. You're working on another sub with better layout. Wait, you didn't enjoy the chaos originally? Really? But Appleton, are you sure? A hangar with an attack drone? That's kind of cool, yeah. Can't believe you didn't like the chaos originally. Kath will remember this. I learned that before we started playing, and it's chaos is an acquired taste. Is it? Are you sure? I've had chaos my entire life, and it's been fine. To some, chaos is an acquired taste. I used to prefer order, but chaos can absolutely be fun when you're not taking it super seriously. I have always taken every game I play super seriously, and I'm sure, as you can tell in my VODs, I have never once smiled, nor have I laughed, because I take the game so seriously, and I just can't fathom the crazy people who play games for, what is that, fun? My goodness. This is serious business. I cannot believe you would make a serious business out of the streaming and jokes and slander. Oh, hi, Buick. What are you looking at, Buick? Are you giving me a blank stare there, Buick? You have something to say, Buick? What's the look for? I'm adorable, thank you. I do try. Nothing at all. Excellent. Look, we've got the middle of the sunflower outlined. It kind of just looks like an eyeball right now, with like a fancy little swoosh to the left. Hello, VV. Welcome in, welcome in. We are making a sunflower perler today. How are you doing? Hope your day is going well. For those that were on Twitter, this was the random poll. We were either gonna do a sunflower or sunglasses with a sun behind them. But you guys chose a sunflower, so that's what we're doing. Apple tune. Heck yeah, flower life. Heck yeah, flower life. High five. My leg. My leg is asleep. Okay, I'm better. I'm fine. I was sitting on my leg. So for my craft table, I have one of those kneeling chairs. And I don't know if you guys have ever had a kneeling chair. They are not comfortable. Thank you so much for the stretch redemption, Bewick. If you haven't moved in a while, everybody take your hands, put them all the way above your head, and slightly bend backwards. It's good. Tune apple. Yes, good. Excellent, excellent. Have you considered doing these for charity streams and auctioning them off with the proceeds going to charity? Man, that sounds like a lot of effort. How would one auction off a perler thing for charity? I mean, sure, I can do that. I might need some help, though. Etsy, I would assume? You'd auction it off on Etsy? You help? Alright. Put together a plan. I need a pamphlet of actionable sequences that we would be taking together towards this endeavor. And just tell me, you know, what I need to do in these actionable sequences. And we will do Perler streams for charity, and the proceeds will go to whatever charity we're going for that month. Either that, or do the auction right in the stream and have the person pay the agreed upon on Ko-Fi? Interesting. Maybe. That would be, a very interesting way to do it, for sure, for sure. The only issue I have with that particular plan is that, shipping perler beads is kind of expensive because if you bend it, they will snap, right? So you have to put them between two pieces of cardboard in a flat thing and then send it that way, right? And then pray it doesn't break before it gets there. There are some things that you can do. Like, I do have a softer perler bead. Like, this is made from the softer perler beads. And I can bend it pretty hardcore. But I am currently making the sunflower out of the harder perler beads, so that when I melt it, it is not supposed to bend. Bubbles of some kind. Still, as far as shipping purposes, minimum you're going to be looking at $6 to $7 of shipping for every single piece. Which, I mean, I could just say that is my donation to the charity, you know, as I am shipping you the item of whatever thing that we're kind of auctioning off. But I digress. That is a cool concept. Maybe we'll think about it. Because I used to do perler giveaways and stuff like that. It just became a bit much, you know? Because I also make my own chapstick that I would give away. And all of that. So... started at the estimated started at the estimated shipping cost. Yes, you are correct. That would fix the issue. Meow, 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 meow. By the way, the starting theme music is still playing. Yes. Otherwise, you would have dead air. Would you prefer dead air? I like the music a lot. I like it too. I used to play a mix of like lo-fi music, but freaking Twitch would copyright strike me for random pieces in the lo-fi mix. And I was like, that is so incredibly frustrating. I cannot understand what you are doing, Twitch. So I just stopped doing lo-fi music during my craft streams. You don't plummet to sleep? Oh, I'm sorry, LB. I know I'm working on it. I'll get, once we get the middle done, the outside will be super fast. Stinky Twitch, yeah. Ever since they started doing the copyright strike stuff, you have to really be careful what music you play. And they haven't copyright struck this one yet, so it gets played. Meow, 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 meow. Appleton, you're a sweetheart. Do you guys know Appleton's pretty cool? Pretty amazing, pretty special. I'm back! Welcome back. Okay. I think that's all that color. Next shade. Lies and slander, truths and acclamations. Appleton is so gosh dang rad. Yeah, he is. The raddest apple this side of the Mississippi. I made a reference. Did you pick it up? Did you pick up my reference, Appleton? Mister, I make references whether you like it or not. Yeah, I did. Excellent. Should I use that or should I use the hunt color one? Let's see what this looks like. I don't like it. Like the other side of the pillow? Yes. I think we can all agree that Cath is the cutest here. No. My goodness, how actually dare you? I am by far not the cutest thing in this chat. I am a chaotic gremlin. I will accept that title, but I am not the cutest thing here. A cute, chaotic gremlin. Interesting. Well then, as I am your designated cute, chaotic gremlin, I will do cute, chaotic gremlin things. Are you ready? Emma is a cute, chaotic gremlin who is also a crafter of sorts. Appleton is a cute, chaotic fruit. We like him very much. Big Mac is a cute, chaotic amazing guy who likes foxes. Virus is a cute, chaotic fire that comes into every chat and brightens up our day. You know, pretty good. It's pretty good. Paladin Verdant is a cute, chaotic sun boy. Fudge is a cute, chaotic gremlin as well. Yes, you a gremlin with me. I accept. Hello, Cuckoo. Cute. Koo is also a cute, chaotic the VTuber. Highly recommend. Should definitely go follow. Gremlin Energy, let's go! Sorry, I am handing out cute titles in chat. You came in at just the right time. How are you? How's your day going? Middle of the flower completed. Yes. Now we just add the petals. Good. I am being a potato in food coma. Excellent. Like to chew on poo noodles? I mean, it's just foam. Foam's pretty fun to chew on. Interesting. This is a flower? I thought it was like a grenade. So we're making this thing down here, which is a sunflower. I'm working on it. It's a perler bead. I'm placing each bit one by one. One, we'll go to red. Welcome back, Big Mac. This is the chart that I'm following, by the way. It's technically a cross-stitch chart, but let's not talk about that. It's fine. Boop, boop, boop. You have a perler, but you never appreciated how much time and effort the maker must have put into making it until now. So the difference is, you probably have a normal perler bead. I use mini beads. Here, let me get you a reference. So, I prefer mini beads because it allows you to do things a lot smaller. This is a normal size perler. These are normal sized, okay? In contrast, here is a mini bead that I am using. You know, so if we were to contrast it with a single color, it's half the size of normal stuff. So, you know. So like here's this one, but you can make extremely detailed things at a much smaller scale. So it's pretty cool. It's just a baby. Yeah. Which is also why I'm using tweezers. Because a lot of people who do normal perler beads just use their fingies because they can grab them quite easily with their fingies, but because I use mini beads, it is quite difficult to try to place them with your fingers. That's really neat. Thank you, thank you. We're gonna do the red outline, then we'll finish up the petals, because I think I'm gonna change one of the petal colors. Yeah, I think we're gonna change one of the petal colors, but we'll see. I'm gonna do the red outline for the middle part of the flower, and then we should be good. The flower, yeah. think I changed my... I think okay. Here's one thing you must understand as I perler bead. I have a lot of colors, okay? I have a lot of colors to choose from. These are all of the different shades of perler beads that I have. As I bead, I tend to see, you know, that color's not really working. And you can see that these two colors are slightly different. I'm going to change the red I'm using to the lighter shade. I think the lighter shade will look better. I have changed my mind. It's fine, nobody question it. I think this will look a lot better than the red. How do you have to replace all the other red ones? Yeah, it's easy enough. I just take it out and I put it back in. Take it out and put it back in. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You guys should have seen the dragon we did. My hand would cramp so bad trying to do this. I've done it enough times, it doesn't really bother me anymore. Yeah, if you look at my Instagram, I have most of the things in my Instagram on there. And some of them I've given away, obviously, so I don't have them to show you anymore. Other ones are still around here, somewhere. Anyway. But yeah, if you ever look at my Instagram, I've got lots of stuff on there that I've done. So, yes, the dragon was in the slide. But you can always go and look at my Instagram that I haven't updated in like 2 years. Maybe I'll put the sunflower on it. That'll be pretty cool, right? Resurrect a dead Instagram. I made a sunflower. The heck is an Instagram? Instagram. What do you mean? Is that not a thing that people use anymore? Do we not use Instagram? It's fine, I get it. It's fine. It's all about the TikToks these days and the YouTube shorts. I thought it was a Pokemon at first. I mean, there are Pokemon on there, yeah, for sure. I gave up on it years ago because it was impacting my mental health. Instagram was? I just go to Instagram for pictures, like pretty art pictures and things. That is also what I do on Twitter as well. I follow artists on Twitter. And that way my Twitter is just full of art things and it brings me great joy. The two cats look incredibly real. Oh yeah, those little ones, they're cuties. I actually made one that I never melted because I was too scared to melt it. But it was one of the biggest pieces I've ever made. Oh, I'm sorry, Koo. It's one of the biggest pieces I've ever made, but I've never melted. It was in honor of my baby Kuma who passed away, my kitty cat. I can show it to you. It's over here to the side, but it's not melted. So give me a second. I'm gonna zoom out because it's pretty big. Hang on. Let me grab it. Hold on. So, here is the piece that I did for my baby Kuma, who passed away. But I never melted it because I was too scared to. Oh, thank you. He was a beautiful black cat with the deepest green eyes. And I love him very much. Can something go wrong if you melt it? So if I melt it wrong, it'll kind of warp, and obviously, then he would just be a melty boy. Maybe I'll get the courage to melt him one of these days. One of these days. It's good unmelted? Yeah, it's pretty good. He'll look really, really good once I melt him because all the beads and stuff will come together. And then I can get him framed. I gotta get my courage together. Yeah, we did him like 2 Octobers ago. So he's been here a while unmelted. Oh, I need to zoom back in. Sorry, you can't see anything that I'm doing. Hang on. I apologize. You guys were way too far away to see anything. You were like, I squint. I think she placed a bead there. I'm not sure. I'll sit. It's fine. We can see all the things. Good. Excellent. Perfect. That is the plan. That is the master plan. Cath zooms and panics. Ah, you remember. Puts monitor next to eyeballs. Yes, probably a bead right there that she just placed. That's probably what we're looking at. Maybe. You like this more orangish red one better? Yeah, I agree. It's much better for the middle of a sunflower. I am gonna have to go back and change this orangish yellow. Hopefully I have a better yellow that I can place in its spot. 'Cause I'm not a big fan of that particular yellow. It's more orangish yellow than yellow that I want. I'll see. See what I got in stock. But we're gonna finish this first. And then we'll do the petals. And it'll be fine. And then I'll find out that I'm too high up. And I have to scooch the entire thing down. It's totally happened before. And I don't want to talk about it. Unless she pulled a bait and switch on us to test us like Lloyd in the hot cold tea. Maybe. You never know. Measure once, bead twice, exactly. Buick, you understand. We're almost done with the red. Well, this shade, anyway. Unless we are done. That. Good. There. I think we're done, actually. I think we got all the reds. Good. Excellent. Alright. Onward. We finished this shade of red. Next. My theme music is really catchy. Isn't it the bestest? Tyadrin got it for me. Alright, so I think all we have left are the petals and the green bit on the bottom. See. Okay, so let me think. Let me look at my chart. Let me look at my chart of colors. Let's see. What is this color? It's number 3. 3? don't understand why 3 is so orange. Because according to this chart here, 3 is like the very, very least orange that I have available. Guess I could make it 72 instead. 72 might work. And then I just need to move everything over a little bit. That might work. Have you ever heard of your theme music in one of your dreams? I don't think so. I don't usually hear sounds in my dreams. I do see very vividly in my dreams, but sound is not something I usually hear in my dreams. Please explain yourself. Why are you so orange? Exactly. I don't understand. Why are you so orange? You're not supposed to be that orange. I don't understand. I need you to be less orange, please. Very important. You can't just ask why it's orange. My goodness. Fine. Why are you apple? I think I can ask that question. God. Hair flip. Wait. And seven. You can. It's from my old job. I was called Apple Juice for a while. Cute. That's awesome. I like that. Let me go grab the other yellow. Let's give these colors a go. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, so what orange colors do I really want to use? Obviously, I want to use this one. That's a good one. I think this might be the darkest one I want to use, which means I need a lighter one. So I want to use this one. These two colors are very, very similar. The lighter one. This one. Let's see. So in theory, if we did some shading here, These two colors are very similar. I think I like this one better though. The varying shades. Does it have lyrics? It does not have lyrics, no. That'd be cool though. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with these colors actually. Yeah. Okay. Let's ruin everything that I've done so far. Hang on. Alright. So we're keeping 72. 72 is this color. That'll be our darkest shade. We are getting rid of 3. Because 3 is too orange. We're not going to use 3. 3 was originally the middle color. Now the middle color is going to be this one. This one's going to be the lightest color, so... We're doing arts and crafts. This thinks I'm really slaps. So cute, cute. You're the best. Oh my heart! Hello, Ghost has spawned. Welcome in, welcome in. Hi, Mary Marvelade. Thank you so much for the raid. How was Tears of the Kingdom? Huh. If you guys don't know Mary Marvelade, he's amazing. We love him very much. Exclamation point Mary to, thank you, Anova. Welcome in, Mary. Oh, sorry. I'm making a sunflower. I'm in the process of the petals. It's fine. Don't question it. You tried to do stuff but got distracted by other stuff and did that stuff? That is what happens in RPG games, yeah. Seems normal to me, Kinda looks like the flying spaghetti monster. I know that reference. Ramen. But welcome in everyone from Mary's stream. My name is CathrenaGame. I am a Green Witch VTuber. I'm sure some of you probably know me from Mary's stream, but if you don't, we are doing a charity incentive today where we are raising money for Nami, which is pretty cool. I like it a lot. It's good. It's good. Cat gets a reference. I don't think I have I get a reference. I think it's if I miss a reference. Is it? Looking away and looking back at the current progress just made me think some kind of fire beetle. It does kind of look like that, yeah. But we are raising money for Mental Health Awareness Month. It's pretty sick, you know. That is what we are currently doing today. Fire breathing slug, excellent. Well, Mary, if you need to take a break, rest your brain, you know, you've been working hard for the last little bit, so take some time, get some food. I know you never eat, so go, like, get that done and stuff. Does kind of look like fire right now. That's kind of cool. We will be making it significantly less orange here very shortly. Cool, thank you so much for your potion redemption. I appreciate you. Strawberry kiwi sparkling water. It's pretty yummy. Alright. Let's take out these ugly yellows that we did. I heard a boop.
Rebellious_snail just resubbed for 3 months.
Snail!
Redeem Cath exercise.
Snail. off for today because I'm charity streaming it up. I will give you like half an exercise routine. I will move my arms up and down from a sitting position, okay? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. The instant change in tone. Well, you did it to yourself. I don't know what you want to do. Hi, Snail. You're the sweetest of snails. Boop! Oh my god, Coo! Thank you so much for your $10 donation. That does get you 10 jumping jacks. Hang on. Alright, here's some actual jumping jacks for you, chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. My bone. My bone. Ooh, we also get your name on the shirt, but like I can't do that right now because this is the area where I write the name on the shirt, and it's kind of taken over by perler beads, so you get your name on the t-shirt later. I will not forget. Oh, you think your name's already on it? Let me see. Oh, you're right. It totally is already on the shirt. Look at that. I mean, it's fair. No, it's not a different shirt. It's the same one. Well, here, you get to look at a piece of food then. Look at that. Yum, 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 yum. Would eat 10 out of 10. Don't eat too much. Gotta save your appetite. Let's see. Just finished eating ice cream. Yummy. What kind of ice cream, Coo? vanilla lime creamsicle? Yum. That sounds fun. A flower surgeon. I'm just removing the bad colors, replacing it with the proper choice of colors. Yeah, there we go. All bad colors are removed. Alright, moving on. Now we can start continually placing the, proper colors. Alright, let's see. Once we melt it, you'll be able to see the colors a lot better. I know it just kind of looks blown out now, but I promise you there are 3 shades of yellow in there. Oh, good. I could see the last, at least 2 shades of yellow. I wasn't sure if the third. Yeah, it's there. I promise. I promise. You gotta trust the process, Cuckoo. You gotta trust trust. Yum, 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 yum. Process. Trust. Question the process. Process must never be questioned. If you question the process, everything begins to lose meaning. Must never question the process. Trust the num-num. Exactly. Okay, We have most of the left side done at least. Few pieces here and there that aren't quite finished. The overall left side is done. Yes, good, excellent. We're gonna go bottom and around. Yeah, I think that's best. We'll go bottom and around. There we go. Good colors. Colors. Next shade. Way up. I believe we are halfway done, chat. I know it totally doesn't look it, but we're totally halfway done. Whoa, we're halfway there. Can't say anything else for copyright. Oops, I mean living on the stairs. Exactly. You understand. You understand. This is gonna be where the greenery comes down, which I don't have that right now. We'll get it later. Too high. There we go. You must enter a lurk state. That is all good, Cuckoo. Don't ever apologize for having to lurk. I totally get it. Have a good lurky lurk and whatever you wish to do. I hope it is fun and exciting and something that you wanted to do. As opposed to things you don't want to do, like the dishes. Yes, you have a good evening as well. Appreciate you coming to hang out with us, and of course your donation. Always so sweet of you. Bam. Oh. I skipped the middle leaf. Huh. My brain is silly. I don't know how I skipped the whole middle leaf here. Peace. Right? That's the wrong color though. No, maybe not? No. No, it's not the wrong color. I'm just crazy. It's fine. You start staring at something for so long and your eyes are like, I don't even know what colors are anymore. Okay, so this petal is outlined. Oil. Oil. Okay, and these are the middle shade. Another petal down. We will come back around here to add the greenery at the bottom later. Yes. Okay. Okay. That is that color. Add the middle color. And the light color. Okay. For sake of having it not fall apart, I'm gonna add an extra beat there. Alright. That part is done. Boop, boop. I think it's coming out really nice. Bam, bam. And tilt. Good, excellent. Definitely gonna need more of the middle color. Set it here. One, two. One. The rest of these should be mid. mid-shade. There we go. Alright. Another petal finished. Goodness. We're doing so good. We got like 6 more petals to go. Maybe 7, if I can count properly. Hi, Emma. Ah! Emma, did you know you're super cute? You probably knew. How could you not? How could you not know? What? I've got the wrong guy? Really? I don't think so. I think you're just the right guy for this entire situation. Also, I booped my board! There we go. The pain of the board boopening. I think I fixed it. I think it's fine. That's over one. Okay. Okay. I think everything should be back where it was supposed to be before I booped the board. Gosh darn it. Okay, we should be fine. Whew. That is my bad, chat. I will try not to boop the board in the future. Mm. We have totally dumped an entire perler before by booping the board. It was tragic. So tragic. Well, a lot of this is just the lightest shade. Scooch that over a little bit. You can see the side I'm working on. And you know what? I'm craving deviled eggs. I love me some deviled eggs. Deviled eggs are superior? Heck yeah, they are. Cultured, Emma, you are cultured. My itchy eyeball. Here we go. My eyes are trying to meld the colors together. I'm like, no, brain, you must focus. Those are not the colors you are looking for. I would struggle at this. You're colorblind. Oh no. Though, Virus, I'm sure you would do great. If I give you a chart, you could probably do it. I believe. You have trouble with yellows and greens and blues and purples? Oh. Maybe not. I'm so sorry. That's okay. That's why I'm here. That's why you don't need to do nothing if I'm here, because I'll do it for you. Look at that. You can see the sunflower. Pretty much. I'm trying to do the colors now. It might be easier since we're down to the last little bit. I'll finish one color off, then we'll work on the next. I'm off a color. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. There. Ah, okay. I wasn't off a color. I misplaced a singular bead. We're fine. The crisis averted.
Okay. We did those ones. Did those ones. Those ones are done. Those are done. Those are done. Did those ones. Right? They're more down in the bottom. Maybe? God. Ugh. No. Yes? My eyes are mixing the colors. Hang on. I gotta look at the digital version again. We did those. I didn't do the ones in the middle, though. Okay. Did the ones on the red. I see. Okay. Not get the ones down here. Then we get those. These ones. Three. Bam. Okay. Those are all right. Did all those, and we did 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3 in the blood. So all that's good to go. And we did all those. Am I done with this color? Oh no, I had some more here. Okay. Tsukiyomi, Moon, thank you so much for the raid and giving me a mild heart attack. How are you today? Welcome in, welcome in. Aw, thank you so much for the follow, Namo Lala. I hope I said your name right. So cute, I love your name. Welcome in, welcome in. We are currently making a perler bead of a sunflower. It's this one down here. The coloring is kind of off because the color in my room, or the light in my room is kind of low. You beat the dragon, congratulations! Welcome in, welcome in. If you are new here, my name is CathrenaGame. I am a Green Witch VTuber. Today we are doing a charity stream where we're raising money for Nami for Mental Health Awareness Month. And yeah, that's pretty much what it is. I'm a variety streamer who does a variety of things.
Not always perler beads, but you know, it's cool. It's cool sometimes, you know, hair flip. I should say Verdant Calf, Mary, and Taya beat the dragon. Cute. I like that. Nice. Yes, but you were controlling us, so. You are our leader, and the leader gets all of the credit. Yes, yes, good, good, good. Moon, thank you again so much for the raid. I know you just got done streaming, so please, you know, rest, stretch, hydrate, get some food in your belly is very important for food in your belly. Please, please. So, don't eat, got it? No, you should eat, Moon. What the flip? Good, Moon, you're supposed to eat, not eat, you silly goober. I think that's all of this color. Bite! Why are you biting me, Moon? How dare? We're down to the last two colors on the top of the flower. And we just got the tiny bits of green at the bottom, and we're done. Almost there. That bead's gone forever. It yeeted itself into the nether. Let's see. Cut from the line. Looks like the line goes straight down. Up. Bam. Top one. So that fills in. Good. And that's all that part. And then that goes all the way down. Boop. Okay. That petal done. All that's left in there is the light shades. Go ahead and fill those in because those are just the same color all the way through. Bam. Another petal done. Nice. All right, almost there. Oh my god, you can see the shading. It looks so good. All right. Final few petals. all this is mid shade. Another petal finished. Burp. Two. Five. Whoop. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Good. Yes. Yeah. 2 above. That. Alright. Do the middle one. Okay. Feel like I am off 1. Why am I off 1? Five, 6. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Why is that off? Ah. This is up 1, 2, 5. I see. There we go. That's 6. Perfect. Okay. Good. Excellent. Last 2 petals. Perfect. Last petal. Let's see. Do that there. So those. It's okay. That's all light around you. Five. There. There you go. Cross. Five. Normal one. Moon, thank you so much for your potion redemption. I appreciate you. We are so close. Just a couple more beads. Moon, have you written any more lore? Because I really liked your last one. Who knows? Aw. You must tell me when you write more. You must. Can give a hint what it's gonna be about? Yes, please. Tell me hints. Tell me hints. Also, we have finished all of the petals, chat. Now I just need to add the greenery on the bottom and we are done. Look at that. It looks so good. Might involve meeting a grass green paladin. Nice. Alright, we just need 2 shades of green. Hello, Gao Song. Good to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, we are finishing up now. I just gotta put the green leaves on the bottom and we're all done. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Let's see. For the green, want maybe 6. Let me go grab those. Okay. Looks like we've been doing it for a long time. We have been, Gao Song. So we've actually done a lot of curling past. We've done things here. I gotta scooch out the camera because I do mini perler beads. That in or out? That's in. Hang on. Whoops. So sorry. That was really fast. Sorry. So we do big things like this. We've done things like cake. We've done things like flowers. This one is obviously dangly. I meant to put that on like a brooch or whatever, but today we made a sunflower. So sorry. Didn't mean to zoom out super fast. Let me just slowly zoom back in. There we go. We just need to add the greenery here on the bottom and we're all done. Zoom in, right? That green or what? No, that might be too close to that green. This might be too light of a green. No, I think these. I'm deciding on 2 colors. Sorry. Okay. Final bitty bit. Yeah, that's too light. Get a mildly lighter green. Is that better? That is lighter. Okay, you can actually see the difference there. Oop, we'll use that green. one leaf down. Looks so nice. Thank you. I told you, you just had to trust the process. Just gotta trust the process, chat. I know it looks crazy. Aw, Fudge, thank you so much for your stretch redemption, chat. If you have not moved in a while. And thank you for the hat pats, huh? Ooh. Put arms up, stretch. Ugh. And the potion redemption as well. Thank you, thank you. Yum, 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 yum. And gotta keep the bones lined and moistened. You right, you right. Need those alignment adjustments every now and then, for sure. I'm not gonna give it a super long stem, but we are gonna give it a little bit of one. Have you ever had a non-lubricated bone? I don't think so. That's kind of strange. No, no. Okay, we are done, chat. Look at that. Finished. All finished. 'Tis completed. Yes, I think it looks really good. I like it. Now we just gotta tape it and melt it.
I will just say, boxes are probably my most favorite thing I've ever had in my existence. I would buy a box just to have a box in my room.
Okay. Now the stressful part of taping it. Women, thank you so much for the box redemption. Appreciate you. Okay. So for those that haven't been here, when we tape it, we essentially take a big roll of tape and we tape it and then we melt it. Alright, so here's the tape. It's painter's tape, so it comes off very easily. It's not too sticky. And you have to be so gentle in getting it on there. Because you can ruin your entire piece with this step. Tape is all down. Now we roller it to make sure it's nice and stuck to the tape. Okay. And we flip it. And we remove it from the board. And we fix any pieces that got bumped. Let's see. Like these ones over here got mildly bumped. Okay, it is ready. Now we gotta turn on our heating pad. All right, so that's gonna take just a second to heat up. While it heats up, I need to get our pad. Alright. We have a heating pad that we put under it. And chat, we are pretty much done. We just need to melt it and then let it sit flat, and then we are good to go. That wasn't too bad, right? Yeah, it's pretty easy. It's pretty good. And now we have a beautiful sunflower. I think while that's heating up, I'm gonna trim a little bit of the edges. Go. Okay. We are ready to melt. Let us put a paper on top. And apply the heat. Bam. Oops, that was the wrong button. There we go. Heating it's gonna take a little bit, but that's fine. That's fine. Hmm. It's the same one, just flipped. A little less on that side, a little more on the top. These things are super hot. You never want to burn yourself. There's a hair in it. There we go, I got it. Gosh darn it, Moon Moon, get your hair out of my perler beads. Yeah. I think it's pretty good. And we got the pixel bits on the back. We got this on the front. Just gonna hit it with the heat one more time, put it under a book for a minute. My hair, how dare. Okay, chat, we're just gonna let that cool for a minute. Everything is good. Here, look at the Sailor Moon wand. And this cake while you wait. There you go. There you go. As you can tell, I use mini beads. These are normal perler sized beads. They are twice the size of what I was working with. Yeah. Boit. Thank you everybody so much for hanging out with me today. Really appreciate it. This was a lot of fun. are all finished, chat. All finished. It is cooled. It is holdable now. There we go. Here is our finished sunflower. Oh. I think it came out great. Perfect. Mm-hmm. Oh, you guys are the bestest. Thank you so much for coming out to me for our last charity stream of May. We will still keep taking donations through tomorrow. But tomorrow we're gonna go back to 9 Years of Shadow. I'm gonna finish that game tomorrow, whether I like it or not. So, let's find somebody to raid, shall we? Don't mind my broken neck. Oh my goodness, there's so many people live tonight. What do we do? What do we do? Oh, thank you, Fudge. I think it also came out really, really well. I'm very happy with it. Yes, it looks so good. Very happy. I like it a lot. But I'm gonna send you guys over to eBay tonight because eBay is really cool and I like her a lot. And she's on a just chatting screen showing off her model. So if you guys don't mind, stick around for just one moment. Shout Catherine as loud as you can, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, chat.